Hello, friend. Welcome into this reading. I'm Molly, the QuantumLeapQueen. Thanks for joining me on this reading. These readings are a timeless resource for you to come utilize whenever you need some extra nourishment in your life. So trust that if you found this reading today, there is a message here for you. I'm setting the intention to give you the best messages that you need to hear today. And I'm starting with the tarot. I'm going to start with the Pulp Tarot. And let's take a look and see what we need to discuss with you today. So what are we talking with my friend about today? I have the Hierophant. Okay. Ooh, the High Priestess, the Four of Swords, and Judgment. I get off the bat that you have been spending a lot of time looking at your inner world, looking at your belief systems, what you're choosing to see about yourself, about life. I just get a lot of contemplation when it comes to your mind and to what you believe is possible for you. There's something like that. It feels almost like, in the energy, it feels like an up-leveling, or like it's almost like a new level is available for you. Yeah, that's exciting. But you've had to, do some digging in the dark. I mean, if you look at this Judgment card, for sure. It's almost like, yeah, coming out of one dimension and into another. Again, about like what's possible for you. There's something heavy here in the energy about like you are recognizing more, you're seeing more about yourself, or you're seeing how you used to view things and situations in life, and now you're choosing differently. That's what I feel in the energy. What else? What else from my friend? I have the King of Cups. I have the Page of Swords. Ooh, I don't know why this combo is reminding me of like, perhaps there's like a new relationship or something in your life that's giving you a new spark. It could be romantic, platonic, or just a new adventure. And it could just be you and you, but I do sense that there could be another person that has come into your life that lights you up in this new way and helps you to realize things about yourself that you didn't see before. And yeah, it just feels very exciting and very loving. And I feel like this person is coming from a genuine place. With the King of Cups energy, it's like someone that also has done a lot of their internal work and has explored their own emotional world. And with the Page of Swords, I feel that more as your energy, and it's just like, okay, like playful, like let's look at the mind, let's look at things differently, and you're just like open um, to look, to change things up. There's this lightness to the energy, and yet there's this real depth of connection. And yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. That's what I'm getting. What else? What else is my friend experiencing right now? What do they need to hear? I have the Ten of Swords. I have the Ten of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Wow. It's kind of like, if this, this could include another person too, so take it as it resonates. But it's like you and potentially this person have been through a lot of your own ego deaths. That's the Ten of Swords, is an ego death. A lot of moments in life where you had to really look at who you were choosing to be and what conditionings you still had running their course through you from childhood. Unconscious things we pick up from parents, those things, like you've done a lot. I feel like both of you have done a lot of that inner work. But it was so necessary, and what I get is like you get to reap the benefits of the work. With the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands, it's like building something lasting on passion, and something that is so emotionally fulfilling to both parties here. If it is both parties, again, and this could just be you and you. But I just see this expansion coming from the dark nights of the soul that y'all have been through. Okay. So that's being acknowledged. And then also the light that comes after the dark, the building of something powerful, beautiful, yeah, again, lasting, I feel with this energy, and so fulfilling. That's what I get. Okay, I'm going to move on to some oracle messages. I'm going to pull from the animal deck first. Best message for my friend from this deck. Okay, it says let go, bury. This is the card. 17. This is the scorpion fly. Scorpion fly is the first on the scene when there's a corpse. When scorpion fly appears in your reading, it is a sign that there is something outmoded that no longer serves you. When we hold on to something that has died, we cannot return to the energy it once had. Instead, it takes on a different kind of life. Maggots begin to lay eggs, the bacteria take over the decomposing process, and the new life has a rancid smell. What thing or belief are you holding on to that no longer fulfills your purpose? What do you need to let go of and finally bury in the dirt? When we give a proper burial and goodbye to what no longer serves us, it allows the natural process of decomposition to happen. It is through this letting go that something unexpected and beautiful can germinate. In burying what does not serve you, you create space for something more profound to grow. You have become stronger by weeding through what is no longer contributing to your growth. Scorpion fly's medicine shares that a new development is waiting to blossom, but you must first sacrifice and bury the unneeded that is taking up space. Trash the old and outdated. So that's the message, and I feel like that's super in par with what you have been doing, and I do feel like you're still in the process of that, but it's not new to you, this kind of excavating of the old, bringing in of the new. It just feels like it's something you've become really accustomed to, and that's where I feel like you're not afraid to do it. I'm almost getting like you're a veteran when it comes to this kind of work, like you've just been doing it because you see the benefit that it gives you, and you recognize, like, you know, you have at least some control over your life when it comes to looking at what you're going to invest your energy into, your focus into. So that's where I feel as well this connection is helping you to excavate even more. But for sure, like within yourself, you are honoring and letting go of the things that once served you and no longer do. And I think that's giving you a lot of power at this time. And so keep doing your thing. I just feel like this is a confirmation to say you've been doing some work, right? Some heavy lifting in dark places. That's what I feel this is about. And how now it's time to let go and make space for the new. And yeah. So kudos to you. Okay, my friend, next I'm going to pull from the Rainbow Brain Skull deck. This is the deck. I always have the decks listed below in the description, so you know. What's the best message for my friend from this deck? Okay, it says, yes, hi, I'd like for everything to stay the same. It's funny that's 55, because to me the number 5 is about change, so this is the ultimate like change card, even when we don't want to. It says, imagine how archaic things would be if the paradigm never shifted. Sometimes stuff needs to be moved around. It may appear worse at first, but when the dust settles, you will be grateful for this new configuration. That's always how it works, right? At least in my experience of my 30 years of life, I feel that it's always been it's always worked out in my favor if things don't feel like they align right away. Like the breakup, horrible. Horrible. It's like, how is this ever going to benefit me? It's just in absolute misery and pain and every day. But then it led to such amazing things that I'm so grateful it happened. But of course I couldn't see it when I was in it. And I'm sure there's so many stories you have in your own life of where that's occurred. So even if you are going through something difficult right now, to know that like it may really benefit you. You can't see it until the dust actually settles. I also feel like that's the energy of eclipse seasons. Eclipses are like tornadoes like this, energetic tornadoes. And they can be very confusing, but then when it settles, there's something you learn, there's something you gained, there's a new experience, there's a new way of living that you now have access to. So really trusting when things are decomposing and getting messy because they really can open paths. They really do open paths to new ways of living your life. Okay, lastly, my friend, I'm going to pull from the I Create My Reality deck. Okay, it says, I listen to my intuition. I intuitively know the right thing to do. Intuition is the inner wisdom everyone possesses. To listen to it, you must stay calm inside, even in situations that make you want to react strongly. Your intuition will always tell you what to do to make a situation better. It happens like a blink. You don't overthink it, you just know. Stay calm, trust your intuition. You will recognize the right path to take by the peace that it gives you. Nice. And I really think like intuition's like a muscle. The more you play with it, the more you practice it, the more you listen to it and honor it by taking the actions it's asking you to take, the more it's gonna speak to you and the more you're gonna hear it. And yeah, I love the last part about you will recognize the right path to take by the peace that it gives you. That's so crucial, and I just feel like personally moving towards peace is like the best. Not that life is always peaceful and it's always going to be peaceful, but I just recognize like within myself I'm so much focusing on like what is going to give me the most peace, the least stress. And then I'm noticing as well like the people in my life, I'm making sure to have people in my life that don't bring extra stress, that are, again, not that life is perfect, but that aren't adding to the chaos, yeah. So, and I think that goes with letting go of the old, the things that no longer serve, and making space for the new. And you get to just decide what you're planting in your garden. You get to decide the what you're focusing on, and then also the boundaries you have around people and things you're investing your energy into. And it's a constant like evaluation, right? That's never going to change. Life is always bringing us new things, and we're having to decide, do we vibe with it? Do we keep it around? Or do we let it go? And I think intuition is just the ultimate like foolproof method, I want to say. It's like your walkie-talkie with life. It's your umbilical cord to the universe that is, the bigger you, the higher you, the one that can see. So when you know that and honor that everything is you, and you get really good at just listening to the messages, then they come in clear, and they like, I know I've talked about this on several videos, but just I cannot stress enough like how cool it is to switch from logically making decisions to intuitively making decisions. And this could have to do with human design stuff too. I know I'm a generator, so I'm sacral centered for making decisions, but that just has always worked for me. The last, I'd say, 4 or 5 years I've been like putting my intuition into the driver's seat. Like my logical mind is second when it comes to making decisions, because the intuition is so powerful, and to me it's the ultimate intelligence. So, and it's like the easiest to use. Not always, sometimes it asks you to do difficult things, but it's right there. The information's right there. And I think that goes to say, like, the reminder of, like, we're all one. It's all connected. So it's a powerful tool. Keep tapping in, keep making it strong, and that will guide you through life. Okay, that's your message. I hope this message brought you confirmation and clarity for exactly where you're at in your life. And whenever you need more nourishment, come on back. My channel is a library of timeless mystery readings. I have my link down below for readings and coaching. And until the next one, guys, we'll see you guys on the next reading. Bye.